So today it's 9:35. I'm getting a very late start. I could not sleep last night. I just kept watching movies. It's crazy. I never do this. Anyways, um, my knee is painting me. So as we speak, I am debating if I'm just going to walk this, do a quick walk, a fast walk, power walking, and two, if I'm only going to do a quarter and then return, because that's how sharp the pain is this morning. I don't even know if this is a good idea. Everything tells me it's a very bad idea to exercise or run on a bad knee, but I don't like breaking routine. So I'm just going to do some walking for now, and then we'll see how my knee feels. God, it's only when it's extended. When it's bent, it's perfectly fine. Which makes it seem like running is okay and not a bad idea, but we'll see. It's day 2, June 1st. I can't believe it's half of this year is gone already. I'm still getting used to writing at the end of documents 2025. And it's already June 1st. And clearly the cat wants to be heard. So I am getting ready to tackle that. This is the culprit of the noise. It just wants to stop annoying. I'm gonna go jogging outside again. It took me an hour and a half. I expect it's going to take me an hour and a half again to complete it. Not a problem. So look at that, and start my day as normal. I really need to find a local church that I want to go to. That's next on the list of things to do now that I'm not ill and dying anymore. Good morning. Happy to be alive. Alright. So I can't talk myself out of it. Let's go jogging. 3 hours of sunlight before it starts to rain today. And it's a late start. It's past 8. It's like 8:30. I just could not get out of bed. So let's run this straight, and it's not going to be an hour. I'm going to probably be walking more than running. My body is so sore. It was so sore yesterday. I slept during the middle of the day, and it just seemed to make it even worse. I'm probably going to walk a lot of this, so I'm assuming it's going to take about 2 hours. We'll see. So I'm surprised. Today, an hour and 5 minutes, precisely. I know I'm gonna feel it later. I just know it. I'm gonna start running on like Schliersee. Meeting every morning. Every morning that is not raining. I'm gonna wake up and I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run that lake until my body is strong enough to run without needing pauses. I don't know if that is something I can achieve in 4 months, but I'm gonna give it a try. I really want to get my body strong. I've done so much damage to it, and I want to repair that damage. And there's only one way that damage can be repaired. So, it's video 1 of day 1 my new exercise regime of gosh, it's too early. Exercise regimen of me running like Schliersee. I just want to sleep at the moment. So strange. Getting much. Here we go. Scorpion, please. Assuming those are lookouts. We're at the halfway point. Can I walk it? Or jog it? That is the question. Am I going to walk that? Or am I going to jog it? Day one of being 95, 96, 97% better, no longer ill, no longer with fever. Do I power walk out? Or do I jog it? So as I'm walking now, let's try to jog. Speed. That was probably a power walk, even though I intended to jog. Getting back into shape. Oh my gosh. It is an education in and of itself. I'm gonna do it. 3 more months left. 3.5 more months left. There's a sculpture here with, I don't think it has any explanation around, but at the Rixner Elm near Schliersee Lake, just a short 20-minute walk along the west shore, is a charming little wooden installation. It depicts a Bavarian couple dressed in traditional tract, often photographed by visitors enjoying coffee or broadside on the sunny terrace. This is.
This figure duo isn't large sculptures or life-size gnomes in the formal sense, but rather beautifully crafted life-size mannequins or statues styled in local costume. The man in Lederhosen, Jopa, and Mishbacher hat, the woman in Dirndl with Mishbacher Hutau.
I didn't come down here yesterday on my walk, so that's why I missed it. And this is now the tail end of the jog. Okay. I think I've been walking. I think I've been walking for a little over an hour. By the time I get back, it will be about an hour and a half, as it's a little past 9 in the morning. It's a nice way to start the morning. I think it's 7.5 kilometers if I'm remembering properly. And I'll have to check that. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, lovely. This is all about. I love this place. But again, it's just beautiful. Especially in the morning. I'm trying to figure. Oh, interesting. It's like they're about to plant something. I'm trying to figure out how long I can stay in Schliersee. This place, it is a very me place right now in my life. This place is gorgeous. Everything is a picture. I mean, I'm not gonna make it back in less than 2 hours again. Little buddy is having his day in the sun. I'm trying to figure out how I can stay. Okay. Let's see. So how pleasant. They let me try my hand at whatever that game is in, what do you call it, in German. So I'm gonna have to look that one up. They meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So maybe I'll try this Thursday to come out and do that. I don't know who's gonna want me on their team because clearly I have very little arm strength. That is not good. So I need to do some weightlifting.
Geh auf die Tauben! Raus das Ding! Ja, das hat er ja gesagt, in der Pause zu schießen, ganz einfach. Aber das hört ja keiner. Ja. Das wollte ich.
Also, what I don't think I got on the film was they were explaining the game to me. There are two teams, and there's that black hockey puck that sits in the center of a determined size field, and the goal is to throw that heavy, sorry-looking piece across the floor, the asphalt, and try to get it as close to that black hockey puck as possible without touching the black hockey puck. So some of them were good at doing that, and some of them knocked into it. I, most likely based on my trial session, will not even get close to being able to get my piece even within the vicinity of the scoring area. I don't know, so we'll see. But I'll try to come back on Thursday. Just give that a go. 1 to 5 p.m. That is a very long time throwing that piece backward and forward. No wonder why the arm strength is there. I need to get back into shape, as I am clearly out of shape. Malaysia taught me I was out of shape, and this is showing me once again that the elderly folks are beyond more strong than I am. We gotta fix that. So, new regimen, new regime, new exercise regimen that I will be employing starting today to ensure that my body does not fall apart like it is currently doing with this bad knee that I have that I shouldn't have at this age. I'm simply obsessed with this place. That's the only way I can say it. This place has made me realize that I want to live in the mountains if I ever retire. I would love to retire in the mountains. The weather here is insane. The scenery is insane. That's probably why I like Jamaica so much. 8:30. That's 1 hour. I just completed that run in 1 hour. And to be specific, I left at 7:22, and it's 8:30 on the dot. How I scratched off 30 minutes. I have no idea. But I am proud. I don't know how I did it. Alright, tomorrow the goal is to do exactly 60 minutes, because I highly doubt I'm going to scratch off 30 more minutes, but we will see. It's nice to be up and fully alert, and it's only 9:30. I still have to work. I have to catch up on all the work I did not do for so long. But first it's just house chores. Keeping this woman's plants watered. I've already done my vacuuming. Things like that. Right now what's going in my head is I did not know life could feel this healthy. It's not something that I can attest to in the United States, because so much of it is, there's a routine, but the routine is a type of hustle where, I mean, I say the United States, but it's anyone who's kind of trapped in that 9 to 5 life. You have to just get up, go to work, do it. It's never 9 to 5 for some people, like my field. And then you come home, you probably have family duties. It probably doesn't even feel like family sometimes. It feels like it's obligations. And then you're in bed and you have to repeat this entire thing over and over again. No time for running, exercising, and those who try to plan it with like going to the gym. I mean, for me at least, being in indoor gyms, I hate gyms. I'm not, unless it's a martial arts studio, I hate gyms. So being out indoors is something I love, but it's nearly impossible if you don't live in an environment where you have kind of scenery like the one that I'm in at the moment. If you're in a place like New York where your greenery is located centrally in Central Park, I mean, it's really kind of sad. And then you have socioeconomics behind that. The only people who really get to enjoy that on a day-to-day life are the ones who live right by Central Park. How much money do you think they're making? So, or inherited. I mean, this lifestyle, I'm so cautious about knowing that there's a time limit on what I'm doing. So, of course, that's why I spend incredibly frugally. I'm surprised it's June 1st and I haven't dipped below 4,000. The 4,000 that I have left for this journey of mine. So, technically, that means since December 1st of last year to now, it technically means that I've spent around $2,000. But I think that figure is a little, what would you call it? I don't think it's accurate. I think it's probably closer to like 3,000, which is what I wanted. If I find out that I've done 3,000, when I sit down finally and do my midway, what do you call it, finances, then I'll be pretty happy. But I don't know. My book is selling, so I know that comes directly into my account. And I've had one sale so far through my brand Amadeo. My resume, cover letter, and the interview strategy help. So I know that comes through. That's at least groceries for a month. So I do have tiny bits of income coming in through other channels, but it's not enough to make me believe that I'm using that really in spite of what I had saved. I don't know. I have to figure all this stuff out, so we'll see. Okay, that's my 4-minute morning rant. Now it's just time to do the chores. Like that. She has loads of orchids, and I am determined to make sure they don't die. And these flowers are so finicky, they have to be watered particularly really just once a week. So I saturate it, I let the thing drain, I don't let any water sit in this after it's drained, and then I just leave it. Easy peasy.